Is that a video, Robin?
Yeah. Is it a video?
You doing a video?
Yeah, I think that was my assigned duty.
Well, I was trying to figure out which station it was. So it'll be, let me see. RF Video Company, RFVC. Videos being made today.
Let's try this again.
Hi, Chris.
So, is that your camera?
Nope, I sure wish it was. If I had a camera as nice as this, I'd be happy.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Look, big dog.
Look, it's Jennifer. Julie. Hey, Darren. Why don't you be a narrator, Darren?
We're eagerly awaiting the arrival of Carless Johnson.
Yeah, who's going to MC?
Chris got to be the MC. I don't know.
After all, when you start showing this around to the HIP plan on Labor Day, that's going to be what you call a statewide video exposure.
Probably should be, because I haven't.
Why don't you let her explain what we're doing here today?
Explain what we're doing today.
Well, what we're really doing is waiting for Carless to come in, and we're going to surprise her by saying happy birthday. She doesn't know anything supposedly about what's going on. We're here at Alan's beautiful and Julie's beautiful home, and all of the clan is gathered in. All of Carless's children, grandchildren are here, her sisters, and some friends. And that's what we're waiting around for now, is for her to come on in so the show can really start.
Very good.
Excellent. Maybe Adrian will not say a few words.
Well, we've seen them all, I think.
Crowd me over here.
Excuse us. Excuse us. We went downstairs.
Here they come. Where's that fellow we hired? Here he is.
We hired.
Peanuts.
Trouble and man.
I told him to worry about that. How to get her in.
All right, figured it out, yeah.
Tell her Rachel wants to tell her something about burgers. I do. What am I going to do with these?
Julie did on my 65th birthday. I was at the office.
10 years ago, when
Takes one to know one. And she came up there. Y'all had 5 kids then, didn't you? And she came up there with a box that big, about that deep, and guess what was in it? I was 65. 65. What was in it? Cinnamon rolls. Oh, 65 cinnamon rolls. But that was a milestone too. I can't believe this. Look at all this fun. Y'all just outdid yourself. I want to see that painted landing. That's what she brought me.
Figured out yet. That's how we got her in here.
That's what she said. We painted the landing. I never won landing. No, that got me in here. But like, hey, look, he's here too. I don't think anybody's. Look, he's here too. I don't think anybody's missing. No, they sure ain't. Look at there. Who is that? No, you liar. She didn't say a word about it. She said, where they taking you? I said, well, they hadn't mentioned it. I don't want to ask them. She knew they was going to take me out to eat. You all the time, Carless. Have they been keeping your grandkids from coming around you so they wouldn't list out? No. I can't believe they're just good at keeping secrets. They actually are. And I was going to wear, I said, Doug, what should I wear? I said, it was sexy, all right? He said, yeah, right? So I bring her I'll be out here all day. I bet you I'm the oldest person here. There you are. No, I think, no, I'm not. MF and Beth are 71. Oh, well, I'm getting there. And I think Jackson can't believe this. This is unreal. Hey, Doc, y'all have just outdone yourself, and I didn't even know it. How about that? Carless, you want some too? I usually try to keep up with everything that's going on. Yeah, like those 65 bucks of cinnamon rolls. Yeah. But I didn't even know that yet. That can't believe it. Well, I don't even know what to say. He always wants chewing gum. Oh, yes, I have to go get some.
Tim, how do I turn it off?
Mr. Johnson.
How do I turn it off?
How you turn it off?
It's not focused whatsoever.
Yeah, it is. It's but the eyepiece is. Does that help you? Or that make it work? Alright, back up. Make it help. It's just the eyepiece. It should be focused. I don't know what we're doing. If it ain't, oh well.
I'll take that tripod and set it up.
You need glasses.
For a while.
To me?
Before you cut it off, hit the fade button. Push the red button again with your thumb, but hit the fade button before you do it.
Where's the fade button?
Move it, look, right there. Just to make it look cool. Fade in out before you turn it off and on.
Oh, it's a cool feature.
It's a cool feature. In the book, it's under.
I love these cool features.
In the book, it's under cool things. Just the camera does.
Oh, yeah, they're done. What's that trying to tell us? Remind me what your name is again. So I won't have to say thank you.
Mark.
Virgil's head.
And
Esther was crying, so don't tell me it wasn't Esther.
well, you know, we sat down to the table and Virgil wouldn't pull his hat off. He always had him hat. Lucille said, Virgil, take that cap off. It was a cap. And when she did, there was bullets, little bullet up, and she could see something happen, so we took him to Dr. Hamilton, and they did when he took the bullets
You know what
out.
I heard? I heard that Lucille put him on a horse and sent him.
I don't know how he got up there.
You know, she was in charge of all those young ones.
Well,
And I heard that she put him on a horse and said, go see Doctor.
But they them to stay in the barn.
But I did, now, I don't know if
Just
it's
couldn't keep them in the
I
barn.
was told that.
Well, they went hunting
That's news to me.
and they claimed the gun went off, and I don't see how the gun on your shoulder go off and a man following you and he hit him in the rear of the head.
They were crawling over a barbed wire fence, Carl, and he had his gun up here and bam!
Well, if they were following each other, how come it hit him in the back of the head?
Didn't tell us.
How open water in the diggings it got back there instead of up here?
That's why I thought it was a funny tale, but that's what they told.
Well, I know, this boy, Sybil, I'm telling you, I think you mixed up. We got on the bus, you remember, we all ran out the
If you
door.
had enough to measure, I'd put my brain next to yours.
And we got on the bus and Clifford, he cried because Virgil got on there with his head all bandaged up. Because he shot him.
Clifford,
Clifford, what's his name?
Clifford
Britt. Clifford shot him. He got on there crying. When Virgil got on, he started crying because he shot him.
Well, what was Esther crying about?
Did you turn him down, Doris?
That's what was the matter. No, Esther cried.
Doris turned him down. That's what it was.
Esther was crying. Doris wouldn't have nothing.
I heard that Esther was crying because Rick got him hurt.
But I'll tell y'all about Doris' boyfriend, Alice.
That's all right.
Edwin Chatham had an old strip down. No, he had one time that was a convertible.
Elvira.
It didn't have a top on the convertible. What do you call those?
Convertible?
No,
A rumble seat?
rumble seats.
Nope, you tell it. It was called
And we
Elvira.
went
Was what he
for
called it.
there's another car.
That's another,
Laura
that was another
Elvira.
boyfriend.
That was Clifford's.
And so we went for a ride one Sunday. We went for a ride one Sunday afternoon. And so it was a little bit cloudy, but we didn't care. We went for a ride, and me and my boyfriend was up there in the front, all covered up. And Doris and Esther sat in the rumble seat. And it started pouring down rain. So they got an umbrella, and they tell how's their umbrella over there.
For the fireplace?
That looked so funny going down the road in that rumble seat, and there was the umbrella.
Well, if y'all been nice, you could give us the front.
But Doris, I heard her say they were all covered up. I didn't know what.
Well, I meant with a top on it. We had a top on the car. We wouldn't.
He used to live out.
Doing pretty good, huh? How long has it been? A year. A year?
He's about to get 8 weeks.
Since they were married?
Really?
Yeah, it was last year this time.
It seemed like it's been that long.
A little bit of that newness is probably wearing off. They know each other pretty well by now.
Life of Norma Carless Hill Johnson.
Oh boy, did you tell it all?
Sorry. And we have this little photo album for her with captions on it. What we're going to do is she's going to take a look at it herself, and then she'll pass it around and have a chance to look at it. And probably, I'm sure a lot of you will be familiar with the pictures. So, start at the beginning now. This is your life.
Well,
Mom.
thank you. Thank you, my son. Oh boy, that's a pretty girl. A real pretty girl. Who is it, Carl? Got that off. This is your life, Norma Carless Hill Johnson. We did have to say 70 years in the making. You're proud. I think you're gonna hear that. No, that's right. Well, anyhow, start off okay. See what happened. A parade of stars. Sybil, Jack and Virginia, Arlen and Jean, Ronnie and Shirley, Doris. Oh no. Mary Frances, Beth, Nan, and Fran. Well, isn't that nice?
Is our picture in there?
Presented by Doug and Cheryl, Howard and Lynn, Mark and Donna, Alan and Julie, and families. Yeah, that's real nice. Really.
I don't know how you raise such sweet kids.
Isn't that amazing?
Mine came from a good home and loving family. There were 8 of them in Bar where they helped. Now here's everybody. Y'all can see it, but well, we don't look like that now, do we? That was maybe when we all had brown hair.
Well, some of us
Or something. But Jean, I got to.
We wish mine would get great.
Oh, listen now. You wouldn't buy 4 bottles of Love and Carry wood.
I know y'all wish mine would turn gray, but I'm
Well, this makes it easier for us to explain to people y'all are younger.
Look at the jelly on her face. That's one of Doug's, I mean, not Doug, Doug, Virgil's. No, is that Virgil? Yeah. Doug was going to it's worse. Yeah, that's been a long time ago. Singing around, y'all want to hear this? Singing around the piano was natural for these hip sisters. And that's been... Hipsters? Oh, hipsters. Speaking of you, not me.
Carless, read on.
While Lucille played, Mom pitched in with vocals along with Sister Virginia and Brother Bobby. Daddy sang bass, so that was my
Mama
dad.
sang tenor.
And would the Real Miss America plays Take Off Your Mask? That was one of our fun vacations.
That was Savannah, wasn't it?
Yeah. And we rode the train, we back to Ham and ate on the train, and it was fun. I strolled, and I went in a bar. So, let me tell you about that bar.
Yeah, I didn't know whether you were going to admit.
Well, see, we didn't have a car. We just stayed on the beach. And we got so hot, so we had our babies.
We did have a place to stay at night.
Well, I mean, we didn't have a car to run around in.
That's right.
The train didn't go and except on the track. But anyhow.
Oh, really? That's where most trains did go.
Shut up, I remember this a little bit. What was I saying? We were walking around, we were on the beach, and they had all these little stores and things, and so, man, I was hot. You know, we just had a towel over our bathing suit. We didn't change clothes, we just kept on our bathing suit. But we put a towel to cover up. Well, it looked so cool.
There's a picture in there.
It looked like it, but we were. So we said, I said, boy, we went by one place, it's dark in there, so cool. I said, boy, I'm going here, I'm hot. I went in there, sat down, and Sybil came in there, get out of here, Carless, that's a bar. And it was.
Carless, you said, y'all come on.
I was about to burn up, and she would snatch me by the head, get out of here. We all went in Sybil along to keep you out of trouble.
Hazel and Evelyn were standing outside with their mouths open.
Well, I didn't know a bar was anything, a restaurant then. You know, right now,
Yeah, she's more hip now.
you're more ways than one. Oh my goodness, where'd y'all find all these pictures? I thought I had them all.
You did.
You been under my bed, huh?
We got keys to your house.
For something to do, Mom enjoyed stealing the neighbor's mail. But some neighbors got smart and posted a security guard. That was Evelyn. You remember Evelyn?
Yeah. That was cute, Douglas.
She took that. I think she took that picture. Yeah. Transportation was limited in the early years. To compensate, Mom and her friends learned to balance on the fender. Our cars going their way, wide bottoms made that easier than it looked. Ooh, look at those big old white balls on that.
That's not what it meant.
That's had to be Doug. Mom, being the first feminist, enjoys a Cuban cigar. And the truth, I smoked that cigar. I doubt it. Well, see, I worked in the office. I forgot who she is. And we went to lunch, and somebody had a baby and gave out cigars, and she said, I dare to smoke one. I said, I'll smoke it. So somebody took our picture.
She used to sit around and drag on Harvey's pipe.
Whoever drove the car that day. Okay, she turned to harder substances later in life. What was that like?
I'm going to tell you about it later. I'm going to tell them about it later.
Then she met a man, a rather handsome man named Harvey, and she became Mrs. Harvey Johnson. That's a good picture, Harvey. Just like him. Exactly. She enjoyed being a homemaker. She would wash the dirt yards. We didn't have any grass in our front yard. Swept with a brush broom. That's what that means.
They swept the kitchen in the yard.
And then the first child came along. They named him Douglas. You don't like that. He was left on their doorstep one night, and feeling sorry for him, they compelled him to keep him.
So that's what...
As the years went by, more blessings came along. Here, their loving, precious little girl poses for the camera in her beautiful store-bought dress, while her brother Doug tries to keep his torn, battered shirt. One thing about Mom, they play no favorites. He was a comedian. He did that on purpose. He wanted to.
Oh, I've got so many pictures of
Yeah, he wanted to act monkey.
Superman.
So he put on the monkey clothes.
That thing around.
Number 3 about
can tell us a lot about
just
Doug.
enough
Yeah.
to bring Doug to terrorize. You can see the excitement in his face. That's Alan right there. Yeah, Doug, she was a terrorizer at times. And then with Mark, their quiver was full. Look at that. Ooh, we went to, that's a Halloween party at Virginia's church, a Valentine, remember we had, that was a good party. And there's all the girls, I guess we were singing somewhere, all dressed up, and we had our picture made.
That's her church.
Park Avenue. Yes, she's been a sister, wife, mother, grandmother, and good friend. All of our lives have been enriched by her. Well, thank you very much. That's Michael. Like a teeth look like a wolf. I'm talking about mine. That was a flashing of smile, then look like wolf teeth.
I thought you was talking about mine, Berger. You used to tell me I look like a jackass.
Oh, love each other a lot.
I know. You can tell me. Built each other up.
Sweet names we had.
Oh, he was trying to make you proud of your teeth.
This must be the end. Who can find a virtuous woman, for her worth is far above rubies? She provides food for her household. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. A woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own work praise her in the gates. That's wonderful. I just appreciate that.
Amen.
I don't want to cry, y'all. Go ahead. But I just
Well,
appreciate
go ahead, I'm crying.
I really appreciate it because I was never as, when I walked in that door, I thought I didn't know what to think.
You thought you was in the wrong house. I think you meant that it wasn't your birthday, didn't it?
Cause I bet
I'm
you
gonna try to-
immediately knew you'd seen us somewhere, didn't you?
Doug said it was red.
I could tell you recognized.
But that is really nice.
Pass it around.
Yeah, now that's when this picture is when I weighed 175 pounds before Lynn was born. The doctor said, eat, and I took him at his word.
Kevin would like to see that picture.
This one?
Yeah, he's always wondered what Carless looked like when she was young.
Yeah, that was when I prayed with Lynn, and this doctor said, eat, and I did. I weighed 175 pounds.
That's a pretty picture.
You got rid of it.
But I really do thank you. I
That is
just
very nice.
appreciate it so much, and everybody.
Just pass it around.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Here's
sorry.
a pen if you want to write something on the back, the very back cover.
Oh, boy, I won't like one.
Maybe I'm gonna read those out loud for you.
You can read those in private.
Yeah. Can you see out of mine? Right, now you can see out of mine. I'm thinking about You've been here with Chris.
Get home and get in bed tonight and sleep. I can't remember what to do with that.
I'll tell you, they ain't gonna be no sleep for me tonight.
Left, right foot up, Joe.
Sleep me. It makes sense to take like some movies. My dad is the average
I got a haircut yesterday and got to cut down with one guard, number one guard. Alright, side to that. Got to stick him up.
Mom, when I remember how I acted as a kid, I really did quite a super job.
Who, me? Not really.
I know the message in my room was driving up the wall and lots of times
I just don't know if I'm doing a good job or not.
worked much better than a monkey would do, and there were times when I ignored him. Get all this stuff done. Your sisters have a little stroke from living. Put on
Oh, okay.
to tell y'all the
Inside, Jen, I
memories
think
we
it's
have
inside.
about you.
Uh-oh.
I'll take it.
I don't know whether y'all gonna laugh or cry or wish you hadn't come.
You'll probably be the one to cry.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Well, y'all
Come on, let's stand up here. Where's Pig?
hang on. Come here.
Where's Virginia? Where's Pig? In Virginia? Where
They ran.
Did they run out on me?
Oh, well.
They probably gone to read their notes.
Oh, you made up some notes, huh? You write a poem?
No, it's not hardly a poem. Come on, Jean. We'll see if we can get the other two. Virginia? Did they know we were getting up here?
No, they probably.
Come on, Pig.
We just got this one, so nobody.
She just called him Pete. Yeah.
Where's Virginia?
Yeah, I will talk to you. Say my comment. Marcy got to go because it's getting dark.
Oh, don't go right now, Doris. Sit down just a minute. It won't take you long. I'll take you home if you have to. Sit down just a minute. Where is Virginia? I want her to do hers that got Doris in it.
Uh-oh. You got to stay, Doris. That's right. Who?
Virginia, she's the one, her little verses are the one that tells about Doris and you.
There's the bathroom right there. Is she in the bathroom?
Maybe we better read it first.
Well, how about cutting it short?
Sometimes that's easier said.
Tell her to pick it off.
Well, I can tell her what Lucille used to say.
Is it
Bring it out and come on down.
No, she wouldn't say that when you go to the bathroom. She'd say, ring mine out for me while you're in. I've always heard her drain your radio.
Go put some water on it, let's go.
Well, did she have a BM or something?
Let's ask the Carless question. Alan, have you got any more program ready?
Yeah, how long are they gonna be?
I don't know. That's the reason I thought. She must have taken some Metamucil.
This is one of those untimely things.
This is what, anticipation.
Rachel and Jennifer down there.
Anticipation. Yeah, she's gonna walk and make a grand entrance. That's what she's waiting for. Oh, could we make a movie dark over there?
You wanna go ahead and do yours?
They don't show them.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, let's see what.
I really think
Start, you remember this song. It's a real old song.
Can y'all still carry the TV?
Yeah.
We hold it.
You remember it? Mm-hmm. Carless, do you remember when I sneaked into your makeup case, put that stuff all over my face? I thought I had pulled off a good doozy and that no one could really tell. Test your memory, my sister. Do you remember when Mama punished me for what I'd done? And that ended all my fun when I asked her who had told her. She said she knew how I smelled. Do you remember? I sure remember, 'cause sister, you're just older than I. My name is Carless. The one with Doris. Do the one. Yeah, that's right. Here's one right here. Carless, do you recall the fun we had us kiss so long ago? How we survived, I never know. When we had an ice storm and travel was dangerous, that didn't stop us. We hitched the mule to the wagon, and when my toe got caught, that mule did nothing but advance. Doris laughed till she wet her pants. In the good old days gone by, do you remember? Well, we remember. Carless, you're much older than I. You're much older than I
love y'all.
Remember when we went to the berry patch, mounted we would pick a back. We thought if we could fill up our bucket, we'd have a blackberry pie. Test your memory, my sister. Do you recall what else we brought back from that little trip? Sugar bites from Total Lip, and lots of butter. But all we did was scratch and fry. Do you remember? Yes. Will you remember? Because you're much older than I told y'all to get off me. Jeannie, you remember yours? Oh, she forgot. You have to. No, we haven't had long to learn them. Oh, me? Let's see. Yes, it seems that I recall some happy times so long ago. I was so young, of course you know. We made sleds from cardboard and paper and slid right down the bank. Do you remember, Carless, when all the chores were done, we'd all sit on a pile of wood and sing the songs to the top of as loud as we could. Carless, do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember? She's gonna be my first patient. Remember? Then, Carless, you remember much older than, much older than I. That's good. Carless, do you remember? Carless, I very vividly recall the day when Mama and you went to the well to wash to do. Your boyfriend Edwin came by in Elvira so he could visit with you. Test your memory, my sister. Mama made him leave. She said it didn't look nice, as you know, for him to see you washing clothes. Life was cheery in the good old days gone by. Do you remember? Please say you remember. 'Cause Carless, you're much older than I. Carless, do you remember when we chased each other all over the place? You threw the dish rag in my face. Well, you slapped me. Stop a while, the dishes, and then again here we go. Test your memory, my sister. Do you remember when you and Doris had some things to do? Mama told you to take me to. You were talking about Edwin at Astor, and you didn't want me to know. Do you remember? I'm sure you remember. 'Cause Carless, my memory's about to go. Carless, do you remember when Edward brought some wine for me to take to start to soak my Christmas cake? Every day it kept getting lower, and I couldn't know why. Test your memory, my sister. It was good, Sybil. Do you remember when I sneaked into the kitchen silently, and there I saw both you and he sipping the bottle? You didn't know that I was not. Do you remember? I'm sure you remember. 'Cause Carless, you're much older than I. Quite a bit older than Do you remember when you and I came home from church one night, stepped on the porch and had a great fright? We heard an awful noise from the kitchen. We turned and we fled. We slid down the bank, remember? That when we hit the street, we looked at each other without a word, feeling foolish for what we'd heard was not a burglar, but your new puppy. And we laughed until we cried. Do you remember? Oh, you remember? Carless, you're much older than that's a party like that. We're much older than I. Virginia's got one more. She got it rubbing in good. She's so old. Yeah. Is that all of them? Now you listen to this. We're going to do this and all
This is a four-part harmony.
Don't have a four-part harmony without the harmony. Right. Carless, may we remind you with our usual great humility how very thankful you should should be to be one of such talented sisters, lovely, gracious, and smart. Listen carefully, dear sister, because we want to say to you that we are thankful to that all of us are kin to you. You've been a great sister, your faith inspires us, and it's been fun right from the start. We love you, sister. God bless you, sister. And these wishes come from our, right from the bottom of our heart. They come straight from our heart. I really appreciate that. That was very good.
Remember.
You guys on the way say one thing.
Hey man, them old ladies is good, ain't they?
I don't know that we'll do anything about it, but let it go. Sounds good anyhow, so
Ready? Go.
Hello, Granny. Well, hello, Granny. We're so thankful we have a grand like you. It may not show, Granny, you know, Granny, that without your cheerful songs we don't know what we do. You feed us good, Granny, grits and eggs. So here's to you, Granny, we love you. Granny, happy, happy birthday to you. We really mean it. Happy, happy birthday to you.
very good. I'll let y'all get about the coffee, Granny. They call me grandmother. All of them do.
Did you write that, Rachel?
Not really. Mom did a lot of it. Mom and Dad.
That's real sweet. That's real sweet.
Yeah, that was really sleep for a week. Well, I made them all night. You didn't hear them? No, I didn't pay attention. But it's been wonderful. When I walked in that door and I really thought I was going to...
Tell me to come in here, Paul. To see a landing.
Oh, see the landing painted, and I thought she's serious, you know, I said, well, what landing? And so then, you know, what happened at the door, so I just had no idea, and I'm telling the truth, because Doug and them was going to take me out to eat, and they didn't say when, and I thought, well, it wasn't not my business to ask, you know.
That's a chinky way to get out of taking the
I don't Did y'all tell the younger ones?
Nobody has told me a thing.
They all ran on it, but the children knew that.
They kept,
that's
neat.
It really is. It's so unusual.
Y'all don't have to worry about getting older because it gets better and better.
Well, I know that.
Maybe we're headed out, but who cares if you have fun while you're going?
That's right.
So,
Everybody's got to go that way.
yeah, I've had a very good life, and I used to tell, I guess I told some of y'all at times, maybe several too, that my cup always runs over.
That's right.
And it just gets fuller and fuller. But it's good. You know, it's not, say we could compare it with what harms you, like coffee with caffeine and things like that. But this has been a good life from the beginning, and it just gets better. And I used to think, you know, once you passed maybe 40, I mean, that was it, you know. That was it. It was over. But mine just began at 40, it seems like.
But you know what to attribute that to, don't you? Mostly is your walk with the Lord.
Well, that's where it all comes from.
That's been an inspiration to all of us. That's what we're trying to get across in that silly little rhyme, is that your faith has been an inspiration to all of us.
You know, you've heard the scripture, your faith, your cup runs over. Well, mine just continually runs over, and it has for years and years and years. So it's just been a fun time, and my whole life has been hard at times. But in the meantime, we had a lot of fun, as much as we could. But it just gets better and better. And these grandchildren my children are a blessing. I think they deserved a better mother back through the years, but that's all over and done with. But anyhow, the grandchildren are a blessing. And I don't know if I ever going to have any great-grandchildren. None of them are getting serious. I may not live to have a great-grandchildren, but I've enjoyed what I've got now.
Because all of your kids and your grandkids are the fruits of your labor.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
That reflects on you.
And you're not even through with your rewards yet, are you?
She won't know it
Yeah, I got some coming. But, you know, I'm I'm still looking for a good time with the family. We are close. And,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carless. Happy birthday to you.
woo! Somebody call the fire.
Just put it on the table.
That's beautiful. Let me take another look.
Going for that fan, you might have had to revive. Did I hear ice cream?
Dangerous position. Good 2-3 hours. When it fades out, just hit the button.
lives, I go face tomorrow.
But that was he lives.
Okay, I'll do this.
Whatever 2270, 228, 229, 230. Oh, hour. 1.88.
You know that line is not scriptural. Pardon me, prophet, but said they called him Jesus. God named him Jesus. When the angel appeared to Mary, he said they will call his name Jesus, and so he was naming him Jesus right now. But that line is.
They called him Jesus.
And I guess that's according to the way the scripture put it, but the Lord named him Jesus ahead of time.
We can't quit without singing 475.
What is that?
Victory in Jesus.
Who said we was ready to quit?
Jack, you getting tired?
Oh, this is going to pass after
Y'all just put your body quiet. And Jack's gonna lead this one.
Go ahead, start it up, Jack.
6th.
Something you might not know. Grandmother, your grandmother, our mother, that was her favorite song. Life is like a mountain railroad.
And it was Virgil's too.
And well, I think that's the reason, because they were so close, but that was Mama's favorite song.
Jen Lynn, you know, higher ground. That's Daddy's.
That was Daddy's. Every time we Shirley, where'd you put your old title? Did you put it back in your purse? I've got yours. This is
I got sent to do it.
Get this thing recorded.
Carless, always remember better late than never.
Well, that's true.
Don't try that again, and maybe Carless will keep her mouth shut.
That's never lost.
Are we through?
Oh, who's got through? They can't help it, Tana. We just got it made with them.
We're not through yet.
They're not through yet.
What else you want us to do?
What are we gonna be, a feature? Just gonna be one of those little.
And why did you want to get together like this?
Because this is
my extended sister family.
And this is our best friend's birthday.
And she's 70 years young today?
I'm glad you said young, Chris. Thank you. Everybody says old, Chris said young.
Chris, we're gonna sing a song to you, Granny. I mean to you, Grandma.
We got to dedicate this song to you, Carl. Let's just break up a part. Go ahead.
The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Many long years ago. Many long years ago. Many long years ago.
Cut it off.
All y'all sisters.
You want the Tilster's name? Tilster, little Tilster.
Is it back on?
Yeah, it came out of there.
How do we need to turn on?
Right there.
Right there?
Motion or not?
Where do we look? Well, so y'all just gonna take one of us, y'all took 4 or 5 parts. Try it again, Ireland. Virginia said her mouth was too wide. Well, she can't help it. See there? Go away,
Huh?
we won't say you said that. Yeah, Lucille's not even around. You know how she uses it.
You're live.
Yeah, everyone said you're live. Live television, so everybody else is time to go on.
Further embarrassment.
Howdy, sir.
Hey there.
Oh, this thing ain't never How about it, cuz?
Maybe 20 more. That's too many. Maybe 10 more. Well,
Before it started.
but you don't. But it's just, it's all beyond.
Give me 5. All right.